Lead Change Developments is an IT training facility for the blind and people living with disabilities in Dobsonville, Soweto. They say they're one of a few organizations that are delivering free educational skills without any sponsorship, and despite this, the NGO has managed to open 2 classrooms and has also reached dozens of individuals. Lead Change Developments offers various Microsoft courses with certificates upon completion, and now they would like to sort of extend their services to other rural areas. But to hear more about that, I'm joined by Soko. He's the Executive Director of Lead Change Developments. Good morning to you, Sean. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you very much, Ray.
Now, give us some background to how this concept started back in 2011 and it was registered only in 2015.
Basically, where I used to work, I worked with persons with disability, and at times you'll find that there were challenges that these guys were facing, especially when it comes to the issues of education. So challenges of commuting to and from to places of institution. You'll find that some will travel all the way from the Eastern Cape coming to Gauteng. And then we realized that there was a need for us to set up this organization, especially in communities where these guys reside in, because traveling, there were quite a lot of dangers that these guys were faced with. You'll find that at times we had stories of people being knocked down by cars and some falling into manholes in situations whereby they were coming to the institution. So we decided, look, let's rather take this concept into the community,
closer to where
they stay, and so that it's just only one street away, and they're comfortable also in the area that they stay in. So when we did that, we started it on a part-time basis. We offered it like maybe twice a week. That was on Tuesday and on Thursday. So as time went on, we realized there was a great need. So the need grew, and then we decided that, look, we need to invest in a classroom whereby we're going to offer this service on a full-time basis. So in 2015, August, that's when we officially registered this organization. And as from the January 2016, our doors opened, and we started off with only 7 learners that were attending on a daily basis. Right now, the numbers have gone up to as far as over 100. So we've got branches in Dobsonville, Soweto, and another branch in Kagiso, Chief Mogale. And both these centers, they attend to over 50 learners on a daily basis. But
what exactly do you offer? What courses are these?
We offer introductory courses in IT, right up to an expert level in the office side of IT and also in the technical side of IT. We've got Microsoft Office, we've got digital literacy, which is our introductory course, Microsoft Office to a specialist level, and then we've got ICDL, International Computer Driving License. And then this year we started off with MTA, which is Microsoft Technology Associate. So we're training our guys to a technical level. So this MTA is an entry level to qualification, which is Microsoft Certified Specialist Engineer. So in this case, we're developing our guys so that they become like attractive when it comes to the job market. We don't want to just leave them with entry level positions, because we've come across a situation whereby most of the disabled guys, when they get jobs, they're on entry level positions. So we say that, look, with an entry-level salary, it is hard in order for you to sustain a family. So the best thing is we then take them to an expert level whereby they can actually earn good money and good jobs, and they be proud also of the work that they do.
Very interesting. And I think what is even more interesting is the fact that you're operating without any official formal funding. How do you manage to keep up with everything?
You know, my heart pours out to the work that we do. You know, I do sleep at night, even though there's no funding. So basically, you wake up in the morning and, well, initially I was employed on a full-time basis. So the funds that I generated, I've saved up, and also together with the partners also that I'm with, also they saved up from all their personal savings, and then they invested this thing into the project. But then it's really not on a zero funding. We do have community that does come in here and then business companies or private companies that also come in and chip, but also the income, it's not even sufficient enough, you know. So, but then you find that the situation you can go with 6 months without no salary, but then you tend to wake up because you realize that there is a need that needs to be solved, and then sooner or later South Africa is going to realize that there is a challenge, and the challenge is has to be solved. And we believe that companies will decide, will get to a point whereby they partner with us and then start investing into this.
But for now, it's more of a corporate social investment.
For now, it's more of a corporate social investment. We are Section 18A, so we get the companies that do donate, they get like a tax rebate for that, for the service. So, but we're hoping to grow. We appeal to every sponsor or all business people that are out there to come, because look, the disabled persons, one friend of mine once told me that, look, a disabled individual is like a child that sits on the corner and just waiting for someone to reach out and say,
That's
do you need
true.
some help?
Yeah.
You know?
But let's talk about these certificates that you
Yes.
issue to the students upon completion of their courses. Are they recognized in the job market?
Most definitely, they're recognized. We started off with Microsoft qualifications, which are recognized internationally. So in this case, South Africa knows no borders for these ones. Microsoft, I'm sure you know of Microsoft, that is an American brand, right? So you find that they teach to an expert level. The exam mark, the passing mark is like 75%. So which means if you're going to study, let's say, for instance, Microsoft Word, at the end of the course, when you write that exam and pass it, which means you're 75% knowledgeable compared to some of the qualifications that we do have locally. So we just recently got also accredited by MICT CETA to offer end user computing level 3, because we also realized that we needed to speak to the South African job market, because this is what most HR managers understand. So if we bring them an international, you need to further now explain to them what this qualification is and stuff. So then we approached MICT CETA, and then we got the accreditation, and then we're hoping to start enrolling learnerships, because one of our core objectives is also poverty alleviation, because the guys, they get a disability grant of only 1,600, and that is not, most of them are breadwinners.
Yeah, true.
So we say if at least we bring in a learnership, it becomes easier for them also to be able to meet some of their needs.
It's true. It's true. Well, you do an incredible job. Keep up the good work. And how do they get in touch with you quickly?
They can just call me on 079-656-9262, or send me an email, that is ShaunSoko@gmail.com, that is ShaunSoko@gmail.com, or they can visit our website, which is leadchangedevelopments.org. I will spell it for you, right?
Okay. No, we have it. We have it there. Thank you so much, Shaun, for coming through, and hopefully you'll move to other provinces, because such services are needed. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Shaun Soko is the Executive Director of Lead Change Development, talking to us about this incredible job that they do for people with disabilities.